that gives you the entire length of the fretboard to work with. So you can do this for 1. For the 4 chord, when you're up here at the 12th fret using these 3 shapes, you can move down 7 frets to the 5th fret. That gives you a 4 chord. And you can play those same 3 shapes. Middle finger is going to go on the 5th string, 5th fret, pointer finger on the 4th string, 7th fret, third finger on the 3rd string, 5th fret, pinky on the 2nd string, 2nd fret for the first shape. For the second shape, third finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, middle finger on the 4th string, 4th fret, pinky on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and pointer finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then for the third shape, bar at the 5th fret, use your third finger on the 4th string, 7th fret, pinky on the 2nd string, 7th fret. And optionally, you can refinger that using your middle finger and third finger, and put your pinky 1 fret above, so it'll be at the 8th fret. So this will be. You can also play that together with the chord shapes on the 6th string. That means for these 3 chord shapes, the 4 chord you can move up 5 frets. For these 3 shapes, the 4 chord is here. So you can combine these 3 shapes with the extension and these 3 shapes. And that gives you this. Five chord is 2 frets up, so you can use the 6th string root note shapes, the first 3 that we learned, up at the 12th fret, and then the 5th string root shapes down here on the 7th fret with the bar there and the extension. So the 5 chord will look like this. One, 4, and 5 then looks like this. Here's 1. Here's 4. Back to 1. Here's 5. Here's 4. 1 and 5. You can combine those shapes with any of the licks that we did earlier, these things, and as long as you start on that same A chord, using all the shapes that we've learned so far, you can combine them in any way that you want, and they'll all fit together. So here's an example, starting with a little introduction. You get a 1, 4, 12-bar blues pattern is a song form or order of 1, 4, and 5 chords that's fundamental to blues and rock music. If you play with other musicians, you can always count on the fact that they'll know how to play a 12-bar blues. Every rock, blues, country, heavy metal, and jazz guitarist learns it eventually. Guitarists of different styles may play it differently, using different licks, melodies, and rhythm patterns, but it's used in every style. The 12-bar blues is also the basis of many songs in virtually every style of music, so learning it will help you recognize what other musicians are playing in tunes. The 12-bar blues pattern is a 12-measure long order of 1, 4, and 5 chords that goes like this, starting on the A, 1, and then 4, then 1, then 1 again, then 4, then 4 again, and then 1, 1 again, and then 5, then 4, 1, and 5. There are a lot of variations to the pattern, but that's the basic outline. You can play any of the licks you've learned earlier to form each measure of the pattern. You can mix up and combine any of the licks however you like, as long as you keep that order the same. Take a look at this. This is a really simple 12-bar blues played with one rhythmic pattern. 1, 4, 1, 1 again, 4, 4 again, 1, 1 again, 5, 4, 1, 5. Now take a look at this. I'm going to combine several bass line patterns in the same order. I'll mix up the melodic patterns, but keep the 1, 4, and 5 12-bar order the same. Here's a 1. Here's a 4. Here's a 1. Here's another 1. Here's a 4. Here's another 4. Here's a 1. Here's another 1. 5. Here's a 4. Here's a 1. 5. Now look at some of these examples, based on the patterns that you learned earlier. I'll just improvise a few. Starting on 1. Here's 1. 4. Here's 1. 1 again. 4. 4 again. 1. 1 again. 5, 4, 1, 5, 1. Now it starts over. 4, 1. 1 again. Now 4. 4 again and 1. 1 again. Then 5. Starting again. 4. 1. 1. Another 4. 5. 4. 1. 5. 1. Those examples were made up on the spot by mixing the licks, melodies, and chord patterns that you learned earlier.